What's going on, everyone? It's Tay with Spectacular Gadgets, and I first want to send a huge thank you to the folks over there at TCL for sending me out the TCL 10L. And I know you must be thinking, wow, this device has been out and you're kind of late. Well, no, I'm actually right on time. With the holidays right around the corner, this may be a device you want to go ahead and take a look at. This will cost you $250 on Amazon, or you can purchase it directly from the TCL website. At this point, you and I are probably wondering the exact same thing. Now, what type of device are we actually getting for $250? My answer to you is I'm never really sure until I actually use the device. Let's do this!
Gadgets.
I'm curious to know what type of specs am I getting for the cost of this device. Let's go ahead, wait no longer, and take a look at the specs. Here we are on the TCL website. I have the Mariana Blue. As I mentioned earlier, this device will run you $250. You have two color options when it comes to this model. Also, you have a back fingerprint sensor as well as face unlock for biometrics. Let's go ahead and take a look more at the specifications, and let's point out a few important ones. So as of right now, this is actually still running Android 10. This also has the Snapdragon 665. The screen size is 6.53 inches, so it's Full HD Plus with 1080 by 2340 for the resolution. This has 4 cameras, 48, 8, 2, and 2, and then they also have listed the lenses for each of the cameras. Lastly, this has 6 gigabytes of RAM and 64 gigabytes of ROM with expandable storage if you need it. Well, this is such a good looking device. Let me go ahead and put it next to its sibling. This is on the right, the TCL 10 5G UW, and they are actually both really good looking devices. This one we have 4 cameras and dual flash, so let's hope that the pictures are going to turn out good. We got 4 cameras, I mean, why not, right? Taking a look at the top, and would you look at that, a headphone jack. That gets me every time. And also on the other device, a headphone jack. TCL, please keep the headphone jack. Now, the front has the 16 megapixel selfie camera. You also have your earpiece. It does not serve as a stereo speaker. On the bottom, you have the Type-C port, and the right is the actual speaker. Now, to the left, you have your SIM tray, which also serves as another slot for a micro SD card. And you have the smart key, which you can go ahead and program for different tasks. The right side, the up and down volume key, as well as the power button. Take a look at the camera bump profile. Not too bad at all. I finally powered on the device. We'll go ahead and let it go through its thing so I can get to the welcome screen so I can set it up. So here we are. I'm gonna go ahead and set it up off camera, and I'll come back just in a second. So what I want to bring to your attention is the first thing I noticed is I have a huge update, 702.4 megabytes of an update, and it brings us to September 2020. I have already set up the fingerprint sensor off camera, so what I'm doing here is I'm going to go ahead and set up the face unlock right now. For $250, you get some awesome features. I'm going to go ahead and show you what the smart key on the left side of the device is all about. So go ahead on the screen and select smart key. And here it's telling you have to press it. You single press, double press, or long press. So you have 3 different tasks you can set up with this single key. So we'll go ahead and set up the single press first. And they give you a list of things that you can do. So I'll just say launch Google Assistant. So I'm gonna go back, and now let's go ahead and assign double press. And I'm just gonna pick anything for the sake of the video. I'll just say, what do I want to do? See how much things that you can actually assign to it, which is really cool. Let's go ahead and take a note. So if I double press, I'll be able to take a note quickly. And the last option to assign is long press. So we'll do a scan code. Now to test it out, I will single press and Google Assistant comes up. Double press takes me right to a note. And lastly, long press, which will give you options to do the scanner. And that, my friends, is the smart key. Now we're going to go ahead and see what 4 cameras will do. Remember, $250, 4 cameras. Let's go. Now for gaming, you know, I'm going to use my favorite mobile game, which is Call of Duty. Let's jump into the settings to see what a $250 device will give us for gameplay. So in graphics and audio, for the graphic quality, I'm selecting high, but I can also select it very high. Also for the frame rate, I can select high on a $250 device. going on, everyone? It's Tay with Spectacular Gadgets, and I first want to send a huge shout out and thank you to Rinky for sending me out the reviewer kit for the case lineup for the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Furthermore, I would like to point out the professionalism as well as the ethical way that Rinky handles their business. For example, this reviewer kit was shipped to us and ready so that And lastly, you have these two. These are the updated cases. This is the Air, and the second one is the Fusion. I will start with the Fusion case. This is a clear case. I do actually really like clear cases. First thing I see is actually a accessories card with 20% off. So you might want to go ahead and take advantage of that. Inside, it has a bunch of accessories that you can go ahead and purchase. I do have the case for the Galaxy Buds Live, so those are pretty cool. Okay, let's go ahead and take this home. Let me mention first, with gaming, the device did warm up, not heat up, but the device got slightly warm, but it did not affect any gameplay whatsoever. Next thing I want to go ahead and talk about is the photos that come out of this device are just okay in my opinion. They're not the absolute worst, but they're not the best. But you can get some okay photos out of it, okay video out of it. It will get the job done. Now I know that looks aren't everything, but this device is a looker. Not only does this device look good, but the device is affordable. This device looks good, it's affordable, and has plenty of features. I do have my SIM inside of this device. Call quality is great. The speakerphone is good. People can hear me nice and clear. The 4G LTE works fine. I have all my bars on Mint Mobile. I didn't talk too much about the display, but you guys witnessed it yourself through my gameplay as well as watching the video. The display on this device, there's no problem with it. It looks absolutely gorgeous. The colors pop, everything looks really good. You do have that single speaker, but as you heard, it does get pretty loud. Now, don't be put off by the Snapdragon 665. As you see here, it's just running through all those apps so smooth, so that is no problem. After watching this video, I'm hoping that this helped you out a little bit in learning something about the TCL 10L. Well, that about wraps it up for this video. I want to thank everyone for taking the time to chill with me as we go through this journey. And until next time, everyone, I want you all to have a spectacular day. Later.